Family of Lake and Riley gathered today to say their final goodbyes. Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Lori Johnson.
And I'm Frank Malloy. Hundreds gathered at Woodstock City Church to remember Riley. The Augusta University nursing student was killed while running on the University of Georgia campus last week. Her funeral service wrapped up about an hour ago. Her loved ones remembered her as a bright light and a devoted and wise person. Police say Riley's alleged killer, Jose Ibarra, is an undocumented immigrant. That sparked heated debates over border security, and now a bill which would strengthen immigration laws survived crossover day, a critical day for legislation at the state capitol. House Bill 1105 will punish sanctuary cities or law enforcement agencies that do not help identify undocumented immigrants they detain. That bill would also require them to give monthly reports to federal authorities or face penalties. Jessica Cha spoke to one law enforcement agency about how it may affect them.
In 159 counties in Georgia, booking someone into jail pretty much looks the same.
If somebody's arrested on a criminal charge or traffic charge in which they have to be brought to the jail, they're going to be fingerprinted.
Monroe County Sheriff Brad Freeman says those prints may get sent to various agencies.
Federal Bureau of Investigation and also through the Immigrations and Customs Enforcement.
Right now, law enforcement agencies don't have to send prints to ICE to identify undocumented people that get booked. But a new bill that passed through the Georgia House would require that.
We pretty much knew it was coming.
Freeman says the bill wouldn't affect them much because they already do that.
Probably within 20 minutes to an hour, we're going to get a hit from ICE that will say, hey, we want this person.
He says they hold them for 48 hours.
Here it probably happens monthly. There's been such an influx.
If ICE doesn't pick them up in 48 hours, they'll be eligible for release. Freeman says ICE doesn't show up half the time.
ICE's decision whether to take someone into custody, even with this new policy in place.
J. Britt Thames is a Macon immigration lawyer. He says the bill could affect sanctuary cities that limit cooperation in enforcing federal immigration law.
Now ICE would have notice of that, whereas in the past, ICE would not have known they were taken into custody.
Thames says the bill could lump people together and label them as criminals.
There's a lot of people here who are brought here undocumented, who work every day here, and they're good people.
Freeman says the bill would help get dangerous people off the street.
They were arrested for some criminal violation of state law, and they bond out, and then they do something horrific like what happened in Athens, Clark County.
But Freeman says it's up to federal agencies to enforce the law. In Monroe County, Jessica Cha, 13 WMAZ News.
Sheriff Freeman says the bill also requires them to send monthly reports of inmates' legal statuses. Sheriffs who violate the reporting requirements in the law could face a misdemeanor charge or possibly lose state funding.
It will still have to pass through the Senate and then be signed by Governor Kemp in order for it to become law.